Procrastination is a word many of us know well. It is the act of delaying tasks. We put off things we should be doing. Instead, we might do something less important, or we might do nothing at all. This is a very common human experience. Almost everyone procrastinates sometimes. It is not simply a sign of being lazy. Understanding this is the very first step. We need to know what we are facing. Procrastination happens in all areas of life. Students put off studying for exams. Employees delay starting big projects at work. Even very successful people can struggle with it. It is a universal challenge we all face. It can affect our work, our studies, and our personal goals. Sometimes we delay small, everyday chores. Other times we avoid major life decisions. No one is completely immune to this tendency. It is a part of being human sometimes. Let us explore this common enemy together. We can learn to defeat its negative impact. Why do we really procrastinate? It is often not about poor time management. The real reason is often about managing our emotions. We tend to avoid tasks that make us feel bad. These tasks might make us feel bored. They might make us feel anxious or stressed, or they might make us doubt our own abilities. So procrastination is an emotion regulation problem. We choose short-term mood repair. We delay the task to avoid negative feelings. Now, fear plays a very big role in procrastination. Many people experience a strong fear of failure. They worry they're not good enough. They fear their work will be criticized, so they avoid starting the task altogether. Surprisingly, fear of success can also be a cause. Some people worry about the changes success might bring. They might fear increased responsibility or visibility. These fears can be powerful and paralyzing. They keep us stuck in a cycle of avoidance. Understanding these psychological triggers is crucial. Then we can choose more effective strategies. Procrastination has a significant impact on our lives. One major area affected is our productivity. When we put things off, tasks start to pile up. This makes it harder to meet deadlines. The quality of our work often suffers as well. We might rush to finish things at the last minute. This can lead to mistakes and poorer outcomes. Our goals, both big and small, become harder to achieve. This can be frustrating and demotivating. It creates a cycle of underperformance. Procrastination also greatly increases our stress levels. As deadlines approach, our anxiety grows. We worry about not finishing on time. We feel guilty about the time we have wasted. This constant state of stress is bad for our mental health. It can also affect our physical health over time. Chronic stress can lead to problems like headaches or fatigue. It can even contribute to more serious health issues. The temporary relief of avoiding a task is not worth this. The long-term stress is a heavy burden to carry. Procrastination steals not just our time, but our potential. It prevents us from living our fullest lives. Let me share a story about someone named Sarah. Sarah was a talented and creative graphic designer. She loved her work and had great ideas. However, she often found herself struggling with deadlines. She knew she was capable of doing excellent work, but she would delay starting her projects. This caused her a great deal of stress and anxiety. She felt like she was constantly behind. Her clients were generally happy, but she knew she could do better. This pattern was making her unhappy with her work. One time, Sarah had a very important project. It was for a new client, a large company. This project could have been a big boost for her career. She was excited, but also very nervous about it. She kept putting off the initial design concepts. Instead, she found herself cleaning her apartment. She organized her email inbox multiple times. She did many small, unimportant tasks, all while the crucial project deadline loomed closer. The pressure mounted with each passing day. As the deadline neared, Sarah had to rush. She managed to complete the project just in time. Section 5, the power of small steps, breaking down big tasks. One of the most effective ways to beat procrastination is simple. It is the strategy of breaking down large tasks. When a task seems too big, it feels overwhelming. This feeling often makes us want to avoid it, but if we divide it into smaller, manageable pieces, things change. Each small step feels much less intimidating. It lowers the barrier to getting started. This makes it easier to take that crucial first action. You can build momentum one small piece at a time. This is a foundational principle for getting things done. This method works because of how our brains are wired. When we complete a small part of a task, we feel good. our brain releases a little bit of dopamine. Dopamine is a chemical linked to pleasure and motivation. This small reward makes us want to continue. It creates a positive feedback loop. Each completed small step encourages us to take the next one. This is much more effective than trying to tackle everything at once. It turns a daunting challenge into a series of achievable wins. This is how you can trick your brain into working for you. I encourage you to try this technique yourself. Section 6. Time Management Magic Tools and Techniques. There are many tools and techniques for managing time. One popular method is the Pomodoro technique. It's very simple to use. You work for a focus period, usually 25 minutes. This period is called a Pomodoro. Then you take a short break, about 5 minutes. After 4 Pomodoros, you take a longer break. This technique helps maintain concentration. It also prevents burnout by scheduling regular rest. Many people find it boosts their productivity significantly. Effective use of to-do lists is another key strategy. A to-do list helps you organize your tasks. However, a very long list can be overwhelming. It is important to prioritize your tasks. One way is the Eisenhower matrix. It divides tasks into 4 categories: urgent and important. Do these first. Important but not urgent. Schedule these. Urgent but not important. Delegate if possible. Not urgent and not important. Eliminate these. Focus on completing a few truly important tasks each day. Time blocking is also a powerful technique. This involves scheduling specific blocks of time for tasks. Section 7. Expert Voices. Wisdom on conquering delay. Experts have studied procrastination for many years. Their insights can offer us valuable guidance. As I often say in my work, every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. This idea is very relevant to overcoming procrastination. When you choose to act, even in a small way, you are building a new identity. You are becoming someone who follows through. You are becoming someone who gets things done. Each small win reinforces this positive self-image. This makes it easier to take action next time. Your habits shape your identity. Dr. Neil Fiore is a well-known expert on this topic. He wrote the book, The Now Habit. He suggests that procrastination is often a coping mechanism. It helps us deal with stress related to tasks. This stress might come from fear of failure or perfectionism. Dr. Fiore advises focusing on starting, not finishing. He also recommends scheduling time for guilt-free play. This helps to reduce the pressure we put on ourselves. His approach is about working smarter, not just harder. It is about creating a more balanced relationship with work. Dr. Piers Steele is another leading researcher in this field. He has conducted extensive studies on why we delay. He describes procrastination as a self-regulatory failure. Section 8. Building Anti-Procrastination Habits, a Practical Guide. Building habits that fight procrastination is essential. One important step is to create a good work environment. Your surroundings can greatly affect your focus. Try to minimize distractions as much as possible. This might mean turning off notifications on your phone or finding a quiet place to work. Having a dedicated workspace, if you can, is helpful. This signals to your brain that it is time to concentrate. A clean and organized space can also reduce mental clutter. This makes it easier to start and stay on task. Consider using the 2-minute rule. This rule is very simple but effective. If a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, do it immediately. Do not put it on your to-do list. Do not save it for later. Just get it done right away. This could be things like washing a dish or sending a quick email. Completing these small tasks creates a sense of accomplishment. It also prevents them from piling up and becoming overwhelming. This builds momentum for tackling larger tasks. Self-compassion is a surprisingly powerful tool. Many people react to procrastination by blaming themselves. Section 9. Your first step embracing action today. Overcoming procrastination is not a single event. It is a journey, a continuous process of improvement. There will be good days and bad days. Do not expect to become a productivity master overnight. The goal is not perfection, it is progress. Be patient with yourself as you learn new strategies. Persistence is key to making lasting changes. Remember that this is a skill you can develop. Everyone has the capacity to manage procrastination better. It requires awareness, effort, and the right approach. The most important thing you can do is to start. Choose just one strategy from this essay. Perhaps it is breaking a task into smaller steps. Or maybe it is trying the Pomodoro technique or simply applying the 2-minute rule. Pick one thing that feels manageable for you, and then apply it today, right now, if possible. Do not wait for the perfect moment to begin. That moment is an illusion that fuels delay. The real power lies in taking that initial first step. Think about the benefits of managing procrastination. Imagine feeling less stressed and more in control.